Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to get right to this story because this is a story that's outrageous. You see this woman up here looking like a sad clown or the crying clown face or a sick chihuahua. This woman right here, her name is Betty Sue Snyder, 35 years old, from Louisville, Kentucky, or Louisville, how they told me to say it. This woman right here has multiple children in which she starved and forced to live in inhumane conditions, which I'll get to in a second. But this woman right here needed to be shown the flowers immediately, not just with the way she treated her daughters, but the way she treated herself as well. There are some people that can't get out of their own way, and this woman right here, Betty Sue Snyder, is a perfect example of that. Check this out.
Children have been forced to sleep outside with no access to food or water. The youngest, just 10 years old. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm Lindsay Allen.
I'm Gilbert Coursey. Just truly a disturbing story tonight. The girls have been removed, their mother arrested, and relatives told WDRB's Richard Essex that they have tried several times to intervene.
The mother of the three girls is here at the Louisville Metro Correctional Facility. Their great-grandmother told me that she has tried to intervene and has called police and CPS at least 4 times this year, and nothing has happened until today when the oldest was found asleep in a bathroom at school.
It's so heartbreaking. I mean, they come down here, as soon as they know she's gone, they say, they know if she's not just gone to the corner store to get cigarettes.
Here is the latest picture of Betty Sue Snyder taken Thursday afternoon at the Louisville Metro Corrections Facility. Snyder's grandmother told me that Snyder has 4 girls. 3 of them live with her on this property. We are told the 2 youngest are of school age but not attending. The oldest, a 15-year-old, was found asleep in a school bathroom.
Haven't you called the police on this or the CPS workers? I said, yes, I have called the CPS workers. Yes, I have called the police. And I said, you see what's being done? Nothing.
Their great-grandmother, Mary Burkhammer, lives right down the street. She told me she's tried to intervene a number of times. Police and CPS found the girls have been living in a gazebo covered with tarps.
They don't eat nothing out of the refrigerator or the house. They have no bedrooms. They're a mess that you can't even get in there. So they sleep outside. Rain, storm, snowing.
Snyder is charged with 3 counts of wanton endangerment, 3 counts of abandonment of a minor, and 3 counts of endangerment of the welfare of a minor. Relatives told us the trailer home is infested with spiders, roaches, and rodents. The refrigerator hasn't worked for months. Dirty clothes, fast food containers, cigarette butts, drug paraphernalia, and trash are heaped throughout the trailer.
I don't know what's the matter with the mother. I can't, this is just like a dream. How can you leave a kid one day and one night knowing they don't have nothing to eat? And they know for sure, she knows they don't come down here because they're told to stay away from it. If they come down here, no telling what would happen to them.
The 3 girls have been taken to a children's hospital here in Louisville to be checked out. With photojournalist Josh Horton, Richard Essex, WDRB News.
Trifling. Trifling. I knew when I seen her face, and this is not being funny. I knew when I seen her face and the way she looked, it had to be something dealing with kids. Before I even knew. What made me click on that to do a story is when I saw her face. I didn't even know what she did. I just knew it had something to do with children. That woman, 35 years old, and looked like a speed bump that's been used thoroughly. Ain't no damn way. Said she had a child that was 16 years old in school, falling asleep in the bathroom. It's still hot outside. They got them in tarps, like it's a breeding pen or something. Like they got a kennel. You got these kids living outside. You heard what the grandmom said? Raining, snow, don't matter. They out there. Your house sitting up there looking a mess. They said the house was in disrepair, meaning it can't even get fixed. They got to condemn the whole thing. But then again, looking at you in disrepair. Drug use, other abuses, cigarettes, said she was smoking, all kind of stuff. I smoke, but damn, I don't look like that, so fuck it. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Keeping it real, man. Who treat their babies like that? Who treat them like that? You kick them outside, they ain't got no water, no food. They gotta run down to great-grandmom's house when they find out if you left or not, and they got to peek and look to see if you gone, for them to just sit there and try to get sustenance as human beings they deserve, should be getting from you, the mother. I'm sure you get some type of benefit, monetary, compensation for these kids, but it ain't going to them. They had this woman in court, she talking about she got 2 houses, she leaving that house and about to go to another house. Yeah, you need to do something because the damn house looked like Sanford and Son. The outside of it, it does, a mess. Now, granted, you by yourself and all this other stuff, but damn, these kids deserve to be in that same house as you, regardless if it's shitty or not, because they're human beings. Just because you choose to live like that and throw them outside and do that stuff, don't make you a good person. And you damn sure don't get no sympathy from anybody out here with common sense that knows that you don't treat children like that, let alone your own. This is craziness, man. I mean, you're seeing it all over the place. 35 years old, you'll think she know better. Her daughter's 16 years old. Now you got other kids too. They said one was 10 and one was 11. You should have had some type of experience already. How did your life go from here all the way down here? Poor choices. Poor choices. Can't nobody feel sorry for you when you don't feel sorry for yourself, or you in a situation where you not even trying to get out of it. If you have a drug addiction, and don't get me wrong, I've never been on drugs. I don't know how it is. Only addiction I've had is cigarettes. And, you know, it's a strong addiction. They say drugs are worse than that. So, I mean, I can't really say, you know, what it is to want that type of stuff. But honestly, man, come on. At what point do you have to go through something to make sure your children don't? That's the big thing with this whole situation with her. You got a dirty ass house, tore up ass house. When it rains and cold and all that stuff, you in the house. Now it said they ain't had no electricity. The fridge ain't worked in months. You know it got the smell like the funk of 1,000 years up in there. And she just living there, just there. The house just sitting there, and she just sitting in the house. I guarantee you, if you went in that house right now, it'd be 50 ashtrays filled with cigarette butts all the way up to the thing, because ain't nowhere to throw it. The whole house is a damn garbage can. Trifling. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I said it before. Every child deserves parents, but every parent don't deserve children. And that's your proof right there. It's a goddamn disgrace. Take it to the wood chipper. And one more thing. You notice this chick that looked like Pennywise off It can sit up there in court and try to hide her face like she's ashamed of being in there from reporters, but you wasn't ashamed of what you was doing, eating and taking care of yourself, barely at doing that, while your children starved outside, wouldn't let them in the house. You raised them like feral animals, and these are girls. Nobody did you like that, but yet you did that to them. But you feel ashamed because the spotlight is on you. That's one of the reasons why I tell you a lot of people need to be shown the flowers, because they know right from wrong, but they have this victim mentality to where when something happened to them, all of a sudden they realize they did something wrong, all while doing something wrong and knowing they did something wrong. It's bullshit. Get them out of here. Thanks for listening.